Mexico City Golden Eagles. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They start the drive with Cook. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Yo. What's going on?
Up the middle with Eckler.
Get
And
that
he is
motto.
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on
Yeah,
first and
that-
second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game
How long you gonna be
continues.
on? Yeah.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
At the start of my game, I'd be on there.
Once more, here's Eckler. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
some
And it
nigga
appears to
some
be
lead,
Devontae Smith who's having some
I got
problems
you.
here. While they come out and take a look at him, we will
Oh
step aside
God,
for just a
he
moment.
changed the Buffalo Bills to a Mexican team. Yeah, he moved them to Mexico City. Yeah.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel.
Damn, Boston went on a 17-2 run. Now Miami on a 17-2 run. Yeah, natural runs, bitch.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, God. Oh,
And
God.
they're going to be set up now with a ball at the
Oh,
13-yard line.
God. Already?
This for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast
Hope
from the
they just
big
turn it
chunk on the
over.
previous play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point
I
of
hope
attack,
they just turn it
especially against
over.
the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I think that big have a turnover.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
What you drinking on over there tonight?
And taken successfully.
Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points
Nah, I
on
ain't
the table
drinking on
there
that
last
one,
time out, but boy,
I ain't
they
even
have to
getting
thank
it.
their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup to 25. First down, here's the run.
Tough.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield.
It's on Dirt new album.
From midfield, here's Allen.
Listen to it yet. I don't listen to Dirt like that, even though I hear he be sliding.
At the 40-yard line. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he'll be marked down at about the
Considering him.
26-yard line. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
One of the best of the generation.
Nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy
I've been had that respect for Cole since Cole World.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I've been had that respect for Cole since Cole World.
On EA Sports. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Hines. And brought down before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now they'll throw with Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Hines. Touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons.
Just so you instantly regretted it.
They had just
He beat you.
The lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, God.
Quickly, get right back to it, and look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down.
Marcus Smart wanted to be Chris Paul in game 1, but when I need him to do the same in game 2, that bit don't show up.
One play, but now your defense is probably saying, man,
Marcus Smart want to be Chris Paul in game 1, but when I need him to show up in game 2, he don't.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted.
And they had 10 assists in the first half in game 1. They got 1 right now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're going for the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Oh, God, Jimmy Butler.
Jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. Looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Oh, of course. But you know that already.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And good space down right there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7th and 5.
Throwing now is Allen. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Cook up the gun, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. They'll lose a yard there.
I got me some England in the refrigerator. I might just grab it for them. That's spinning and spinning and spinning.
10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. James Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year.
Yeah, this man got his offensive line good, but they
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
This man was blocking everything.
The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The safety pass. Complete to a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first
Kevin never got back on here a rod.
Down and 6.
Kevin never make it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now we're going for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right, your mind to beat guys to the football, and getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. Allen going to go on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Allen. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with half they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw again on second down. Allen. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Golden Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Nah. 212 there? That's 212. Well, I seen 3 different teams pop in there. 3 different set of teams there. Niggas is quitting out of there. 3 different sets of teams. They was quitting out of there.
Trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
They was quitting out of there, man. That shit was funny.
8 yards shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Let me throw that away.
Here as he's taken down. And Oliver that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a first down.
You don't remember that episode?
After having 3 in the first half.
That nigga had the niggas in there going crazy, man. Dog. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Down at about the 6-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Eckler down between the tackles. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The yards may still get
trying to figure out who stuck his finger, they finger in his ass, dude. Are you kidding
times. And
That
it's
was
just 3
blitzing.
points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Second and 5. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we've got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being in that little partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground.
That bit turned up when that show turned up when Radar and Randall got on that bit.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oh my God, Chuck
The
is
offense back
stupid.
out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
To give you an idea of how
Yeah,
accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. This is Hines. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to 43. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays.
Oh, come on, man.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Dawson Knox, 43 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point
Oh,
lead.
God.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
On the give, this is Eckler. And some room to maneuver.
Oh,
And he's going to
man.
be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, Eckler. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
How do you catch a pick with your back to the ball?
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
That's man, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit.
How you catch a pick with your back to the ball?
This game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play.
Wow, that was a bad shot.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Now back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by
You got in the middle.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That a very strong gain of 24. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So
It's
after the
what?
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. This pass is caught by London. Touchdown! Drake London, 47 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. The 20. It's a big play there. 63 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. James Cook, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Golden Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going on against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He's going to air one out. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Had to get on hard point and show up.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Wow.
Well, this is intercepted. Getting rid of for the third time. Return stops at the 39-yard line. And I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Now Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
Big shot.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
In motion goes the tight end. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Hold on, Chris.
So Allen's going to look to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think